This is the X-Sense Wi-Fi smoke alarm, a really cool compact smoke alarm that has Wi-Fi and is pretty affordable. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the features of this smoke alarm and discuss the advantages of having a Wi-Fi enabled smoke alarm. Let's get into it. IoT, or the Internet of Things, is a category of products that refers to all connected things in our homes related to home automation and monitoring. This can also be referred to as having a smart home. In the beginning, this was not only very expensive, but also very complicated to set up. Over the years, the price has come down and the learning curve is much lower. And now everything has an app and is connected to your network. Washing machines, fridges, toasters, grills, doorbells, etc. Now, I still can't figure out why you would need a Wi-Fi connected fridge, but one product that does make perfect sense to have Wi-Fi is a smoke alarm. This is the X-Sense XS01-WT smoke alarm. Full disclosure, X-Sense reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a review on it. They sent me this for free, but they're not reviewing this video. All my opinions are my own, and other than sending me the product, they're not paying me for my review. Wi-Fi smoke alarms are not something new, but they have been traditionally pretty expensive. The most well-known product is the Google Nest Protect, but as of this recording, it sells for $120. To be fair, that's a combination smoke alarm and carbon monoxide device, but I will argue that it's more important to have a Wi-Fi connected smoke alarm than a Wi-Fi connected carbon monoxide detector. Of course, it goes without saying, you definitely need to have both a smoke alarm and a carbon monoxide detector in your house. As of this recording, the XS01-WT is $40. So some key features of this device are it's Wi-Fi connected and it uses the Tuya Smart or Smart Life app, which I'll show you in a bit. Along with alerting you right away when smoke is detected, the alarm does regular self-checks. It will let you know when the battery is low or if there's anything that malfunctions. This has a photoelectric sensor, which they say is more sensitive and eco-friendly. It has about over an 85 decibel alarm loudness, which I will be testing later in this video as well. It has a replaceable 3-volt CR123A lithium battery, which they claim has a battery life of about 1 year. It comes in very simple packaging with all the mounting hardwares you need to put it on your ceiling or your wall. So let's talk about why you would want to have a Wi-Fi connected alarm. With other devices, it's usually a matter of convenience. A Wi-Fi connected grill lets you know when your food is done without having to regularly check on it. Light bulbs and switches allow you to automatically turn on devices and lights when you enter a room, or you can schedule lights turning on and off. With a smoke alarm, not only does it do regular self-checks, like I mentioned before, but as far as smoke detection itself is concerned, having an alert on your phone along with the regular audible alarm can be very critical as well. It's a matter of location and time. If I have a smoke alarm here in my basement and it starts to detect smoke and I'm on the second floor of my house, which is, 2 floors apart, I should still be able to hear the alarm, but maybe I might not notice it right away. Having that alert on my phone may give me that extra 10 to 15 seconds I need to either deal with a small issue or get out of the house because of a bigger issue. Another scenario is, what if no one is at home and the smoke is detected? Of course, if I'm not home, I can't physically deal with any small issues, but I am able to check either my cameras, my webcams in the house for any issues, or call my neighbors, or even call 911. So let's set up this alarm for the first time, and let's set up the app on my phone. You can either use the Tuya Smart app or the Smart Life app. These are basically the same app with different skins. Okay, so it comes in this box here. A very simple box, some mounting screws, the instruction manuals here, and a little bit of a thank you here. I'm going to go ahead and I've already popped this open. There's the lithium battery there. I'm going to go ahead and take this plastic piece out, and now it should be activating here. Right now I'm going to test out the audible alarm, and just to let you know, I did this already before, but I'm going to do it on while I record it, but this thing is loud. So here we go. I'm gonna do it one more time. And I would say yes, it does work. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and add this smoke alarm to the Tuya Smart app. As you can see here, I have the Tuya Smart app and the Smart Life app, but I'm gonna add it to this Tuya Smart app, and we are going to add a device here. Under sensors, there's an area for alarms. I believe there's an area for smoke alarms as well. There it is. Go smoke detector. And now I'm going to add my Wi-Fi password there. Now to put the device into the mode, I'm going to go ahead and hold this button down. It's going to make a very loud audible sound here. And now it's blinking there. So if we go back to the app, we can confirm it's blinking. And now this will take a little time to connect to it. Okay, so now we have successfully added the sensor. Okay, now that we have our device installed, we come to the interface for the X-Sense Wi-Fi smoke alarm here. Now let's go from the top to the bottom here. Of course, at the top you'll have the title of the device itself. If I tap on the top right pencil button there, it'll give you some basic information. This is a lot of information that you'll see in a typical Tuya Smart device, and I won't go through everything here, but it's kind of your standard stuff here. And then you have your battery life on the top left there, and you come down to the current state. It says no smoke alarm. There's not too much to explain here. And then right below that, you'll have the latest log file or the latest alert that it did. So right now it's in standby mode because nothing's happening. We just set it up. But if I click on click more, this will show you all the different logs. And it's because I just set this up today, this won't give me too much information here. I can clear it. And then on the top or the bottom right little gear icon there, this is where you can get your different notifications here. Standby mode, which I did get, alarm notification, which you definitely want to have. There's the self-check mode. There's the fault warnings, silence notifications, different things like this. All these, I just want to have it checked. Now, the other thing is the self-check results is successful. Now, I don't know exactly how often this will do the self-check, but what I'm imagining is here, because I have the device self-check notification on here, I should get a notification the next time it does a self-check. So if I do get one by the time this video comes out, I will post here to say that I got it. So let me tell you some potential concerns. First, with the cloud. Because this uses the Tuya app or the Smart Life app, it's connected to the cloud. So in addition to any privacy concerns you may have, in order for me to take advantage of all the smart features of this device, not only does the device have to be connected to my Wi-Fi network, but the cloud services that these companies have to be working as well. Now, there are a few potential roadblocks along that way, right? If my internet goes down, those features go down with it. Now, to be clear, even if this device loses connectivity, it still functions as a regular smoke alarm. I wish it did have a Bluetooth component as well, but I think that would affect the battery life and may drive up the cost as well. So let me tell you how this differs from the other models that X-Sense actually sells. Now, this is the X-Sense XS01-WT. They sell another one called the X-Sense XS01-WR. So let me tell you the difference between the WT and the WR smoke detectors or smoke alarms. The WR smoke alarms do not have a smart home component to them. You can't connect them to an app or get alerted when you're outside your house. Instead, they work together with other WR smoke alarms in the house. So let's say you have 2 or 3 WR smoke alarms in your house. They are all interconnected with each other with their internal radios. So when one smoke alarm detects smoke, all the smoke alarms will sound the alarm at the same time. So originally I thought that the WT alarms did the same thing, but just added a smart home feature to it. but I emailed X-Sense to get clarification, and they said that this is not the case. The WT alarms are mainly Wi-Fi connected alarms. They don't have this interconnectivity as the WR alarms do, but they do have all the smart home features that I talked about before. So you have to decide which features are more important to you. Of course, I think the combination of the two models would be the best scenario and the best product here, but that would probably drive up the cost. So let me give you my final thoughts here. Would I recommend buying the XS01-WT smoke alarm? I would say yes. Having those smart features are really convenient to have. Now, I haven't had this long enough to take advantage of a lot of the features yet, but if it works the way they claim it does, 2 thumbs up. Especially at 1/3 of the price of the Google Nest Protect, this definitely is a bargain. Now, there's a link in the description below on where to purchase this, and as of this recording, X-Sense is offering a 10% discount if you use the code XSense10. Now, I don't get any commission from all these sales if you buy it, but this is a nice thing that they do offer. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to do more home automation videos in the future. Check out my playlist on home automation. Now, I've done product reviews such as the Wifi line of products, or I've done things using NFC with iOS shortcuts. That was one of my favorite videos. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. Until the next one, see ya.